everyone, this is Robin and I am making a scrapbook page today for my personal use. It's just of me and my mom, and so I wanted to use a child's ear, and there was a really cute cutout of a mom and a daughter. Even though the daughter's younger, I thought that'd be really sweet to put on a page of us now. And what I've done here is I have numbered, let me get my light fixed. I have numbered my pages just like I did with my paper tray, I'm sorry, my paper dolls and my Graphically Speaking, and I also numbered another one the other day. I don't remember which one it was. I think my Hannah Montana is the one I did. So all I have to do is, if I was using a different cut and not that one, I would just have to look at my keypad and they correspond. Sometimes some of the cartridges do not match up. Someone brought that to my attention, and thank you for bringing that to my attention because I don't think I would have figured that out until it was too late. So I am going to use, this is basic gray cardstock by Stampin' Up. And I am going to, it might just be easier instead of me squinting and looking for that image just to count, and it's number 12, so that would be right there. And I want it to be 1, 2, 3, 4, probably about 4 inches tall. I don't know if that's going to be too big. And I'm just going to put it on the paper saver. That's what I usually use all the time. Okay. And now it's cutting, and then I will put it on a scrapbook page. I'm trying to use up some of my scraps, so that's what my scrapbook page is going to be based on, is scraps. Okay, I don't know if this, I don't know how this turned out. It's kind of looking all ripped up, so let's see how it turned out. Maybe that's just the grass. That is really bizarre. It was all cut up. Did somebody just post that? I think someone just posted if it was all wonky, and it is. So I'm going to go figure that out. Okay, I think I figured this out. I'm going to try it again. I changed my blade, and I put my pressure on 4. It was on 5, and my speed is still on 5. And my blade is still set at 6. So I'm going to try this again, and we'll see what happens. And I can already see that it's running a lot smoother. And I'm wondering if because there's so many edges, if you just shouldn't do this one very fast. Maybe even slower than this would work. You just kind of have to feel out every cut that you do. Most of my cuts work great with my blade on 6 and my pressure on 5 and my speed on 5, but once in a while I'll have a cut that I have to mess around with, and let's see how this one worked. I can already see, look at, much better. You should have seen. Let me compare it. This one wouldn't even come out of the paper. It was so if your bug is doing things like this, it means you probably need a new blade, or maybe you need to slow it down a little bit. So look, it's like a perfect cut. Okay, show you my scrapbook page. For the title on this scrapbook page, I'm using Graphically Speaking, and I love this because it has a bunch of just titles ready to go for your scrapbook pages. And I'm using this one that says Treasure, and it is the word function. So you press your word function. Where is my word? Word. And it's the one that says Priceless on it. I haven't numbered this book yet, and I should make it a lot easier. So make sure it says Priceless right here. Treasure. And I have my paper in the bottom left corner, and I have my blade already at the top right of that, and I'm setting my paper size. And now I'm going to use the fit to page because I want it to be approximately the size here. And I'm going to press cut, and it's going to make it 1 3/4 inch tall. So it's not going to be super tall, but it's going to fit the length that I wanted. Okay, here it is. Now let's finish the scrapbook page. Alright, I'm just going to throw this scrapbook page together. This is a 12 by 12 pink piece of cardstock. It's Pink Passion by Stampin' Up. This is a green that I got from Prism cardstock. I don't remember what color it is. I'm just going to throw this on here. Okay, it looks like my tape is empty. So, backup plan, I'm going to use my mono adhesive, which I'm used to using all the time anyway. Okay. So I'm not completely out. I need to just change my tape. Okay, I'm just going to put this up here in the corner, like about here. And now I went through my scraps. I'm like on a scrap getting rid of mood lately. I'm trying to get rid of all the scraps that I've been saving. I'm not really saving them. I just more feel guilty giving such pretty scraps away to my children, because I usually put them in my children's pile or my giveaway pile, that when people come in scrapbook, I just say, hey, you can use any of this stuff. But I love this die cuts with a view glitter paper, so I couldn't do that. So I'm just adding a strip, and this is about, I'd say this is probably about 1.25 inches. It's a little bit more than 1 inch. And here's the cut that I cut out from A Child's Year. And I just used the gray, so it kind of it's just a silhouette. That's what I love about this cartridge, is you don't really have a lot to layer. If you like simplicity in your layouts, or you just don't have a lot of time, or these are just really super cute and they're quick to do, this is the great cartridge for you. Okay, now I'm going to do something that I don't normally do. I'm going to show you the pictures that I'm scrapbooking, and this was this was last year at this time, so you can really see the difference. This is me and my mom, and it's kind of shiny, but I can really see the difference on me. This is 40 pounds ago, before I started my nutrition and exercising journey, but I'm happy that I can scrapbook it and tell the story about me and my mom. This says treasure right here, so I'm going to add that on the side, just kind of going up. And I normally have my titles across the top, and you can see this really well in person, but on camera I'm not sure if you can see the contrast between these two colors, but you can really see it in person. I've got my two pictures, and I'm not going to even mat them. I'm going to have them just right on top of each other. I'm not even going to crop them. That's how simple of a page I'm making. Now I have I'm in a Prima making mood, I guess, too. I have some Prima flowers, and the blue does match this blue down here. And this Prima blue matches also. I'm going to put it right here, and I'm adding this pink flower on top. And now I'm going to look through my brads and see if I have something that will work with these. I got some of these new, let's see if one of these works. I got these cute glitter. When I went to Utah for 4th of July, it's so cool going to Utah because there's so much scrapbooking stuff that I don't have here in Oklahoma. And I was just driving one day, and seriously, in the parking lot of a grocery store, there was some lady that had this tent, and her husband was selling all of this scrapbooking stuff for her, and she was aware of it. He wasn't just selling it when she wasn't there. But they had all of these things. I got some of these I think they're called sugar doodle or sugar coated brads, and they were $1 for a pack of, I think there was 50, and a ton of other stuff. So anyway, I think that green matches nicely with that. Just throwing in some different colors here. But anyway, I was freaking out. They only took cash, and I only had $7 on me. And I went to my husband's car. My husband was waiting in the car with all the kids, and I'm like, I need money. They have all of this scrapbooking stuff, and we didn't have time to go to an ATM. We were on our way to Stadium of Fire to see Jonas Brothers. So anyway, I said, give me all I can get for $7. So I got a bunch of different brads, and they even had, I make jewelry too. They even had jewelry making stuff, so it was really cool. I love visiting Utah for that fact and visiting my family. So all I have to do is put this down. Here's my completed scrapbook page. So I hope you enjoy it and get some ideas from this, and I hope I can get caught up on my scrapbooking someday. Have a terrific day.